Good evening. In today's session, we are going to discuss regarding bad bank. You must have heard these two words, bad bank. First thing, let me tell you, whenever you hear about bad bank, please take it for granted. Bad bank is not bad. Bad bank is not bad. So this is established for a particular purpose, and what is that we'll try to understand in this session. So basically we have banking system in India. Maybe the people, maybe the companies, they will take the loans from the various banks. But where from the banks are getting the money? Banks may have public sector banks or private sector banks. They have their own capital. Plus, people deposit lots, huge amounts of money in the banks for the purpose of security and also for the purpose of getting interest. And basically, what happens? How come a bank will pay back a customer over a period of time? So it has to rotate the money, it has to move the money, it has to circulate the money. For that reason, banks will send money into the market, and the money which is present in the bank will be given to the people or companies in the form of loans. And the bank will be collecting interest from the people and also from the companies. And out of the interest that is collected, bank retains some percentage, and the promised interest will be paid back to the customer who has this deposited money in a particular bank. This is how the banks will operate. So this is one mechanism. But sometimes what may happen, some people or some companies, they take the loan but they don't pay back. Meaning the money that moved out of the bank is outside the bank. So that money has to come back. That money has to get circulated. The capital is, the principal amount is outside the bank. Bank is not even getting the, interest. And such type of assets are called non-performing assets. These are called NPAs. As the number of NPAs is increasing, that is pulling the bank into the debts. Many banks are facing this problem. Some people, they collect, they take the money in the form of loan. After a period of time, they will just run away from our country. So once they leave our country, it becomes very difficult for us to get back to them, our country, and punish them. But what will happen basically? You have to give answer to the people who trusted the bank and who deposited their money. So that is the reason why. So this is a situation of a crisis. And this is happening because of the non-performing assets. For this particular purpose, the concept of bad bank has come into the picture. So this is a mechanism through which you will be establishing a company, National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited. That is nothing but a bad bank. What are all the NPAs of the banks that will be given to this bad bank, and bad bank through some procedure, so it will be collecting the money, and the money will be recovered over a period of time. But basically what will happen, once these bad banks are established, that will give a huge relief to these banks, because their balance sheets will be clear now. If required, they can raise the new capital, and they can concentrate on this giving loans to more people and more companies. So this is the basic idea. So this is a mechanism for setting right the existing system, so that is present in India. That is the reason why bad bank is very much there in the news. This is the National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited. And if you look at the nation, to begin with, this bad bank wants to collect the, this debts or NPAs of 90,000 crores. And wherever, from a single point, wherever you have 500 and more crores, 500 crores or more, that particular things will be taken in the beginning, and the overall target will be to collect back 2 lakh crores, right, which is there in the form of the non-performing assets. Now I would like to open the document and show you the points related to this. Please remember this. Remember all the points. First one. So you will come across with an abbreviation NPA in the newspaper. That is nothing but non-performing asset. Next one, very frequently you are looking at in the newspapers, is NARCL. It stands for the National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited. This is nothing but the bad bank. Let me show you some points here. What do you mean by non-performing asset? This is a loan or advance for which the principal or interest payment remained overdue for a period of 90 days. Then that will be considered as non-performing asset. Now, when it comes to a bad bank, what exactly is this? This is an entity. This is a financial entity. This is being set up to acquire NPAs. Look at this very carefully. Now you are very clear with the meaning of NPA. So now it will acquire NPAs from the banks and it will be resolved. Then what will happen? The bank, the so-called the lender, a bank, which sells the stressed assets to the bad bank, meaning bank which has got NPAs. NPAs are otherwise called stressed assets, meaning the banks are not in a position to get it back. Then the bank will be, selling these NPAs to the bad bank, so that the banks will be relieved of the burden of the bad loans and can focus instead on growing its business by advancing fresh loans. Right? So what is the meaning here? Since the NPAs are being sold to bad bank, stress assets are being sold to bad bank, bad loans are being sold to bad bank, the banks will be relieved now. Now they can concentrate more on expanding their business, growing their business by giving fresh loans to borrowers. Very, very, very important. Now what will happen? The balance sheet will be clear. Since they have been sold to bad bank, a bank's balance sheet will be clear now. So the cleaner balance sheet also makes it relatively easier for the lender. Lender means bank, to raise fresh capital if required. It can ask for more capital, fresh capital, new capital. That will be possible when the balance sheet is clear. So this is the basic idea. So you should know how the banking system will be working. What is the meaning of NPA? What is the meaning of NARCL, otherwise called bad bank? So you are aware of, the bad loan, stressed loan, all these words are very, very important for your examination. Look at this. So now what will happen? So this NARCL, which is being set up by the lenders and will be 50% owned by the public sector banks, and it proposes to take over the fully provisioned stressed assets of about 90,000 crores in the first phase, meaning bad bank is going to take over the stressed assets or NPAs of about rupees 90,000 crores, and this will be for the first phase. Clear? But what would be the minimum size of NPA? If it is 1 crore, 2 crores, 3 crores, no. Right? So this will be minimum 500 crores. Is that okay? And because initially you have to focus on resolving big ticket bad loans, meaning large amounts must be recovered first. Clear? So the long term goal of this bad bank is to help resolve NPAs worth of 2 lakh crores, and this is expected to be in the second phase. What happened recently? On 15th September 2021, Union Government Central Cabinet has approved 30,600 crores as backstop facility for guaranteeing securities to be issued by NARCL. Clear? Very, 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 very important. And now the last point, let me show you here. So that is related to the bad bank will acquire the assets. It will acquire the assets by making an offer to the lead bank of a group of lenders of an NPA. Fine. So that is nothing but it's a process of taking over the this bad loans, so that the banks will be relieved. So this is what is being done now. So kindly remember, whatever the points we are discussing, that will be useful for any examination, whether it is objective type or subjective type. So you need to understand the whole concept very clearly. Then it will become easy for you to either attempt objective type of questions correctly, or attempting descriptive type of this question answer very effectively and correctly. So this is going to really, really helpful to you. So please, you must be very clear about what is bad bank, what is bad loan, otherwise called stressed loan, otherwise called NPAs. So this terminology is very important for you. So whenever you come across with any particular term of economy, right, so please try to understand the meaning of that. The more you understand the meaning, it becomes easy for you to understand the subject when you are reading the newspaper, or when you are reading a standard textbook, or when you are watching the news. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next class.